trade was a builder, and I built my own house 15 years ago, and I knew what I wanted to do as a hobby. So when I finished the house, I built the garage, put the central heating in, everything I knew I would want to do what I'm doing, which is this.
And you're obviously a fan of the Rover 75.
Actually, I became a fan because the first project I did was a Rover 75 double ender with two ends put together, so you've got a push-me-pull-me, in fact. And I got to know the car through doing that and how it was built, and it was a natural progression for me to do the next project with a car, with another Rover, simply because they were cheap to buy anyway. I mean, to do a project with and virtually cost nothing. If I made a mistake, it didn't cost me much.
Who was it who originally did the 75 Coupe body style?
A nice chap called Peter Stevens designed the prototype concept car, and it was almost ready to go into production because they were celebrating 100 years of Rover manufacturing. And then, of course, it all folded in. They went bust, and the car was never made. It's one reason I chose to actually make this car, because I want the next generation to see what could have been, because it was the last of the main British production cars. This will give them at least an insight to what could have been.
So when did you first see that styling concept?
It was when I was starting to get involved with Rovers, and I wanted certain information, and I went on the web and the Rover 75 and ZT forum. I saw the concept car, read about it, and got involved with it. And I thought, what a shame it never actually went into production. And one thing led to another, hence what I've got here.
But this is even more special than a standard Rover 75. There seems to be more embellishments on it than it would have had.
Yeah, well, simply because the Rover 75 was a very comfortable, luxurious car, mainly aimed at probably the older generation. And this is why I think they wanted to make a sportier car to bridge the generation gap. So you know, it suited both the gentleman, if you like, and the young executive.
So show me what you've done to the exterior, because the Rover 75 was a four-door, wasn't it?
Yes, it was indeed.
How did you do away with that rear door?
Well, actually the rear door is still there, but shortened down, because originally it would have come to about here. So the rear door was cut down and manufactured, and the frameless front door is 10 inches longer and frameless. That was probably one of the hardest jobs that had to be done, is extending the doors. And I probably forgot more of how I've done it than I wish to remember.
But then there's a slope on the roof. I mean,
well, to obtain the coupe sort of stance, obviously the Rover 75 standard saloon wasn't going to work. So I took the roof off the Rover 75, replaced it with a BMW 3 Series Coupe roof, which obviously gives me the lines of what I wanted to achieve on the coupe. But it's where Rover and BMW meet that involved all the work, you know, the fabrication. Not easy, but hey, come on, nothing's easy.
Once you finished this, you were contacted by Peter Stevens, weren't you? How did that come about?
I was indeed. Well, when I finished it, it got itself on YouTube, and then onto the Rover 75 and ZT forum site, and obviously a lot of comments, mostly good, went on the forum, and Peter Stevens saw it, and he was very kind enough to get in touch with me and congratulate me on finishing a car that he didn't have the chance to do. And that was the icing on the cake as far as I was concerned.
And what about the interior? Is that a standard interior, or has that been turned into a more sporty interior as well?
The interior is BMW 4 Series. For two reasons. I wanted to keep the sportier coupe interior, and also it was red, a red interior, and I wanted to complement the the body car colour with the interior. Unfortunately, the anchor points for the seats virtually were exactly the same as the Rover 75 anchor points, so there's not a lot of work involved there. But it just goes to show how close BMW and Rover were together. It's a standard ZT190 V6 engine, 2.5. The best way I can proportion it is it's roughly 80% Rover and 20% BMW.
About right then, isn't it?
Just about right, yeah. So it's more Rover than it is BMW.